greeting and welcome dear viewers to a new episode of Culture Flavors.
Ramadan edition.
I'm your host, Dr. Mohammad Al-Qattan.
And I'm your co-host, Eman Marafie.
So Eman, in every episode you give our dear viewers an advice.
Yes.
So what is your advice today?
Hydration.
Hydration?
Yes.
Yes, it's very...
Always drink plenty of water after iftar so you could nourish your body.
And it's very important that you eat a lot of salad because it also has a lot of fluid, as well as some kind of fruits like watermelon.
Yes, that's good.
Yes. So which country will we be talking about?
Today we'll be talking about Kyrgyzstan,
Okay.
the Republic of Kyrgyz.
Nice.
Yes.
So this is going to be... Have you been there, Iman, before?
Actually, no.
All right.
But I know it's near Russia.
All right.
Yeah, so we will get to know more about it when we see the guest.
Actually, before I come to shoot this episode, I Google it. It looks really beautiful.
Yeah, it has a lot of nature to go deep inside it.
What about the viewers watching this report together? And we will be back. So please don't go away.
Kyrgyzstan is a land of stunning landscapes, rich cultural heritage and warm hospitality. With its diverse attractions and unique experiences, Kyrgyzstan has become an increasingly popular destination for travelers seeking adventure. The country's breathtaking landscapes, including the majestic Tin Shan Mountains, crystal clear lakes such as Akko and Songko, and picturesque valleys like the Ala-Aka National Park, attract nature lovers for hiking, trekking, horseback riding, and camping. Tourists also enjoy authentic Kyrgyz cuisine, which features hearty dishes like bishmarmak and manti, and sip on fragrant tea, all while listening to traditional music and folklore. Kyrgyzstan is a multi-ethnic country populated with people of various religions that peacefully coexist. Today, Muslims make up about 83% of the population of Kyrgyzstan. Ramadan is known among Kyrgyz Muslims as Ozro, or the month of fasting. One of the Kyrgyz traditional rituals during Ramadan is to sacrifice goats for Ramadan celebrations and to prepare food from its meat for iftar ceremonies. During Ramadan, Taraweeh prayers are performed at mosques every night together with reading the Holy Quran. For Kyrgyz people, visiting the sick, caring for orphans, and giving gifts to needy and poor families is a common tradition during the holy month of Ramadan. Iftar meals are very hearty during Ramadan, with lots of proteins and oils to provide energy throughout the day. Dates, breads, salads, water, and traditional beverages such as tea and shalab, snacks such as pilaf, sherbo, and soups can be found at the iftar table of Kyrgyz Muslims. They also have Kyrgyz national dishes such as plov, lagman, which is packed with oils and protein, kordak, which is made of meat and potatoes, or bishbarmak. This is meant to get you through the long day of fasting.
And we're back, dear viewers, and I hope you enjoyed the report about the Kyrgyz Republic as much as we did. Today we have a very honorable guest with us today. He's from the Kyrgyz Republic. His name is Ulurk Bek. We are very happy to have you.
Thank you very much.
We're so glad to have you. So I have not been to Kyrgyzstan and I would love to visit this country. So please introduce yourself to our TV viewers.
Well, thank you very much for having me in your wonderful studio of your TV show.
Thank you.
I am Ulukbek Kemelov from Kyrgyz Republic. I have been living in Kuwait for 2 years.
That's nice.
I work at the Secretariat of the Asia Cooperation Dialogue. So this organization was established in 2002 to promote inter-Asian cooperation.
Okay.
So there are 35 countries are members to this organization.
Perfect.
So using this opportunity, I take this opportunity to congratulate the viewers of your show
Yeah.
with the holy month of Ramadan. Ramadan Mubarak wa kullu aam wa antum bikhair.
وأنت بخير.
Thank you so much.
So before we dive into Ramadan, we know that you celebrate Ramadan just as we do. But before that, we would like to know about your culture, your country's culture, and the heritage things you have.
And landscape.
Yeah,
and-
landscapes also.
Kyrgyzstan, officially Kyrgyz Republic, is one of the 5 Central Asian countries,
Okay.
surrounded by such countries as Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, and from the north part with the Republic of Kazakhstan, and from east south with China. So the ending stan means land. So the meaning of Kyrgyzstan is land of Kyrgyz people. So historically, this region was known with the phenomenal name Bilad Ma Wara an-Nahr, the countries beyond the river, so which means the river of Narin, the longest river in our region, and also with the name Turkestan al-Gharbiyya wa Turkestan al-Sharqiyya in the history, so which contributed a lot to the history of Islam.
Okay.
So what makes my country different from other countries is probably its nature, high mountains, beautiful landscapes, and rivers, and of course culture.
Interesting.
So 90% of our country, the territory of our country covered by mountains. So, and there are more than 30,000 rivers, different, big
Wow.
and long,
Wow.
and small rivers, so different views.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
And then it's a Muslim country.
yes.
80%, right?
80% of the population are Muslims.
Interesting.
Yes.
So could you tell us more about your flag? It has a red color as well as a really white symbol. Could you elaborate on that?
Yeah. Our flag, it's our main symbol of our independence. So Kyrgyz Republic became as an independent country in 1991 from the Soviet Union.
Correct.
So yeah, the flag is our main symbol. So our flag, as you see behind,
Correct.
yeah, it's in a red color. So in the middle we have, we call it tunduk. It's a, we have also tent.
Okay.
It's called our house. It's called bozu. So it's a top part of the bozu.
It's like a convertible house, right?
Yes, and the lights, which is surrounded, there are 40 lights, which means 40 companions of the hero of Manas. This was a national hero of Kyrgyz people.
Okay.
So, and yeah, in Tunduk we have 4 parts, which means 4 seasons of the year. So, and yeah, so this is briefly about our flag.
Perfect. Very interesting.
Yeah. So talking about Kyrgyzstan, since your majority are Muslims, so during the holy month of Ramadan, what do you do? And how do you prepare it? And before when?
Yes, Ramadan rituals in our country, of course, is very same with other Muslim countries. So we share same values.
Correct.
And yeah, there are other things, yeah, traditions and customs. So, for example, in Kyrgyzstan, before 1 week or a couple of days,
Correct.
our mothers, of course, they're concerned about food.
Correct.
So, so the preparation, some kind of high calorie foods to be active and energetic during the day
Correct.
of Ramadan month.
What about we give them a really credits now to all the mothers, all the wives, all the females who are really preparing the food for the whole family?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, so these are the main things. And also the big and special moment is, of course, before Eid al-Fitr, so before our celebration. So, of course, there is also many procedures.
Perfect.
Yeah, for the table setting and other things.
Yeah. So in every episode, Mr. Ulukbek, that my colleague Iman, she prepared a dish. So let's see what Iman has for us today.
Well,
Yeah.
today's dish, I'm making harissa.
All right. So
So-
have you tried harissa before, Ulukbek?
One time
Okay.
I tried, yeah.
Good. Good.
Yeah,
Then
very
you're gonna
light,
try it one
yeah.
more time then.
Yes.
The usual one
With lobster.
is with whole grain, but today I wanted to make it quick, even for people who don't have time. So I will be using the steel cut oats.
Okay.
So it's also nutritious. It's very good for healthy people. So, and it will cook easier.
Perfect. So what about the other ingredients you have?
Well, I did it at home. Actually, I cooked the meat for 2 hours.
Okay.
It usually takes 2 hours, 2-3 hours.
Okay.
And then I made the meat here, just like ripped it off. Then
Okay.
now I will add the oats inside the water. For the water, when I added the meat, I added only the cinnamon, and I added also the 1 onion.
Okay.
And after it is cooked, I took out the onion and the cinnamon stick. So now I will add the oats. Then I will wait it until it's cooked. Then we will blend it. Then we will add the meat, and just we will like hit it like the old mothers do.
Perfect.
And then it's nice.
So while we're preparing the harissa, I will continue talking with my esteemed guest, Ulukbek. I would like to know what are the most famous cuisine or food that you serve during the holy month of Ramadan?
Of course, the month of Ramadan is very important for all people and
Right.
for us as well.
Correct.
So in this month, we try to cook our best foods. Of course, we eat them during the other days as well.
Mm.
But yeah, during the Ramadan, we cook, which is called besh barmaq. It's our national dish.
Okay. And what is that?
It's meat
Okay.
with kind of spaghettis.
Okay.
Yes. And yeah, maybe if you go to Kyrgyzstan, you can try. It's the
Probably.
main
We
dish.
should.
Yeah, this is something in my life that I have to visit at some
Yes.
point.
And South Kyrgyzstan, we have also popular dish. It's called plov. It's a rice with meat. It's kind of majboos,
Okay.
but yeah, there are some differences as well. And also third dish, we cook this bread in front of you. It's our
Alright.
national bread. It's called borsok. So we cook it before one day of Eid al-Fitr,
Yes.
so before our celebration.
And this is, you serve it as sweet.
We serve it as sweet as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
we eat with honey.
Yes. So, dear viewers, actually, before we shoot this episode, I tried it. It's really delicious, so sweet, because I love honey and really tastes really good. So, thank you so much for bringing this.
You're welcome.
Yes, it's really interesting to expose to other cuisine and try it. I really appreciate it. So, what about other sweet? Do you have other sweet beside that?
We have other sweets as well. Yeah, it's called chak chak. It's also like borsok, but it's a bit different.
Okay.
It's like it's more sweet.
So,
And-
out of curiosity, you serve it with honey.
Yes.
So this is, dear viewers, this honey that you could serve this bread with honey.
Yes.
I'm just out of curiosity, do other or new generation use a different sauce like chocolate or caramel, or they stick with honey?
Of course, we eat this bread with different kind of jams as well. So
Jam is
because-
also another good idea.
Yeah.
Okay.
So with jam and kind of chocolates as well. So yeah,
Perfect.
and along with them, we also eat honey.
Okay.
Yeah, with tea most of the time.
Okay. That tastes really great with the honey.
So it seems like honey is like very famous in your country, or you have a lot of that, right?
Yes, Kyrgyzstan is also known with its honey, natural honey.
Yeah.
So we have different kind of honey. Also in GCC countries,
Correct.
one type of honey is very popular,
Correct.
which is white honey. Maybe
Yes.
you've heard about it.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, white honey is also exported to most of the time to other countries.
Perfect.
So,
And so your nutritionist is good during the holy month of Ramadan.
Yes.
Give you energy as well as it's really good for all ages. So thank you again for bringing this lovely dishes.
Yeah.
So dear viewers, let's have a break and we'll be back. So please don't go away. And we're back, dear viewers, talking about Kyrgyzstan with our esteemed guest, Ulugpek, and we have a lovely conversation. And let's see how is Iman doing so far.
It's cooking now because I added about 3 cups of oats
Okay.
to the amount of like about 1.5 liters of the meat broth. So if you see that the grains are absorbing everything, the water, and you need more, you add just a little bit of the water. And then we will blend it.
Perfect.
That's it.
Perfect. So, Mr. Ulugpek, we would like to know about people activities during the holy month of Ramadan.
in general, we share, as we discussed before, common values of the main rituals of Ramadan.
Yes.
But we have some interesting traditions
All right.
which we do and practice during the month of Ramadan. First of them, I would like to share with you is tradition of Jaramazan. It's called Jaramazan.
Jaramazan.
Yes, it is the song
Okay.
performed by children, sometimes by adults,
Okay.
announcing the commencement of the holy months of Ramadan.
Interesting.
It's equivalent with Kuwaiti Girgian.
Correct.
So children sing this song door by door, door to door, house to house.
It's going to be at the beginning of Ramadan or in the middle of Ramadan, or it doesn't matter.
It's actually it's the first 10 days of
Okay.
Ramadan.
Okay.
So the word Jaramazan came from Arabic language,
Okay.
which is Ja'a Ramadan. Ramadan
Ja'a
came.
Ramadan.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this song glorify the months of Ramadan.
Okay.
So this practice, this tradition is coming since long time. So which is very popular in Kyrgyzstan.
So children go in the neighborhood and
Yes.
knocking at the door
Yeah.
to the
To
neighbor.
receive nuts and sweets.
Yeah. They,
Also, you get like they get.
yeah. So they
Sweets.
sing this song.
Okay.
So to the
Neighbors or
yeah. And sometimes like whole village.
okay.
Okay.
They sing and which like before, like as I told you, it has the purpose of announcing the start of commencement of the Ramadan.
Correct.
So which is very unique.
And what do they
Perfect.
say in the song?
In the song, and this song actually one of the Kyrgyz traditional folk genre. So it has a very deep meaning. First, it says that this month came, and it also mentions that from where these months came, from Mecca and Medina.
Okay.
And also this song includes kind of dua,
Okay.
good wishes
Nice.
to the owner of the house.
Good.
And
This is very.
these are the main.
What about the family gathering? Do you have a family gathering? What other practices that you do? Probably, I'm assuming that people go more to the mosque, pray more. What about family activity?
And neighbors also.
Yes, yeah, Ramadan is the best time for all people because they visit each other,
Correct.
they taste different foods
Correct.
and dishes, and this is very good time for family gatherings. And
So the gathering
friends.
is like after futur or is during the futur time?
Gathering, actually, I noticed in Kuwait, it's after Taraweeh prayer.
Yes.
But in Kyrgyzstan, we have a longer time gap between Maghrib and Asha. That's why people gather at the time of futur.
Nice.
I mean, yeah, iftar time.
Yeah.
So they gather, so they taste. So these
Some
days,
people bring their food with them and all they eat together.
yes, some families they cook and they invite their friends, relatives.
And this is like every day or
Yes,
only like once a week or something like that?
it's almost every day. For example, we're gonna fast and we have timetable. So tomorrow I'll go to this friend, and the day after tomorrow I have to go this relatives,
This is very
that
nice.
neighbor. So the whole 30 days are full, you know.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah, and most of the time in Kyrgyzstan, iftars organized in the mosques. So people, I mean, maybe perhaps we love more social
Correct.
interaction. So that's why, yeah, most of the people, especially in the capital of Bishkek, they go at futur time to the mosques, yeah, to try different food.
Perfect.
So yeah, this is
So Ulukbek, I'm just wondering to know, the new generation still making these practices like the song that children do, or it has been changed?
actually, to answer to this question, I have to tell you briefly about the religious situation in Kyrgyzstan. So before we lived in the Soviet Union. At that time, the regime was was a little bit different.
Okay.
The practice of the religion was a bit in a passive manner.
Okay.
It was a bit hard to practice.
Okay.
So after we got independency, so yeah, we can see a lot of young people who practice more and who are
Okay.
interested in the rituals of the religion. So yeah, younger generation, yeah, there are many who practice the
Very
religion. So.
interesting. So let's see how is Iman doing with her dish.
Well, now I think I'm going to grind it in the blender.
Perfect.
Blend it in the blender, and then I'm going to add the meat to it
Okay.
so we can eat it.
Perfect. So also you're gonna have the chance to try it,
Yes.
and you're gonna have the chance also to
Evaluate.
evaluate for the
Exactly.
evaluation.
Hope you like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the viewers, let's have a break, and I'm gonna continue. So please don't go away.
And we're back, dear viewers, and our harissa is almost done. And Mr. Ulugbek, tell us a little bit about the Eid. How do you celebrate it?
Eid, of course, is a special day, long-awaited celebration. So
Probably there are a lot of preparation for it as well.
Yeah.
yes, as we discussed before, one day before we cook this bread, borsok, and then different kind of dishes. So we prepare our houses and table settings. We set the table, and the day of Eid day, we after prayer, after celebration prayer, we visit our neighbors, relatives, like house to house.
Okay.
According to our traditions, in some regions of Kyrgyzstan, you have to visit 7 houses. Yeah, in this day, so you have to visit.
At least.
Yes, and taste their dishes. In some parts of Kyrgyzstan, for example, people has to visit like whole village, So door is open for everybody, despite they know you or not. They don't know you. So
that's very cool.
Which is
interesting habit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Do you have the time for that?
No.
I'm going to have a question. How many days do you do Eid then?
Actually, first day of Eid is time is very flexible.
Okay.
So starting from morning till evening, so you can come into any house.
Okay.
And taste
The food.
dishes.
Okay.
And also, we have next day also is Eid. We call it like the next day is also celebration.
Visiting.
So like almost 3 days.
And do you give the children also money for on the first day of Eid?
Yeah, of course. Before Eid, parents prepare kind of gifts for the children.
Good.
And they make them happy.
Nice.
Yeah.
That day.
Perfect. So just out of curiosity, Ulugbek, your hat. This is a tradition hat that you wear in Kyrgyz Republic.
Exactly. So my hair, my hat is called kalpak.
Okay.
It's our, it's Kyrgyz traditional hat. It's made of natural wool.
Nice.
And it has different colors and designs as well.
It looks very nice.
Yeah. So according to the age of the person,
Correct.
we wear with different colors.
Okay.
So in general, this symbolizes our high white mountains.
Okay.
Yeah.
White mountains because it's
The
snow.
glaciers, all the
okay.
time glaciers. So
Okay.
So even children wear this kind of hat.
yes.
And you
Women. What about women?
said, I don't know. What about women?
Women. Oh, yeah. For women, we have other kinds of traditional hats.
As well.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's called elechek. So it's also very unique.
So Ulugbek, the children wear to distinguish colors from different age group.
Yes.
So probably as children, which color they wear, and what about their older people, what they wear as colors?
Actually, children, if it's a teenager, they wear green color.
Okay.
Green color, but mine is not very green.
No.
So it's my preference
Okay.
dark
of
green.
the design. Yes.
Yeah.
And elder people wear with this part only.
Okay.
Should be dark, black.
Okay.
Sometimes.
So you don't have the option like to choose what color, what's your favorite color?
No, I think it depends. I think it depends
Yeah.
on their age, right?
Yeah, it depends on their age as well. Yeah, if the person like adult person in like 20 to 30,
Correct.
they wear brighter colors, brighter designs.
Which is really interesting.
So they know their age like by the color of the hat.
This
That's
is
nice.
very interesting.
Yeah.
So what about if we're gonna give our dear viewers about the touristic places?
Yeah.
And as well as I would like to know the weather in Kyrgyz Republic. Tell me more about that.
The weather is of course, unique because we have 4 seasons.
4 seasons.
Yeah, every season has 3 months. 3 months.
Okay.
The best time to visit Kyrgyzstan is summer. It starts from June
June.
and till the end of August. It's
Okay.
the best time to visit Kyrgyzstan.
How was the weather going to be? How's going to be? Would it look
The
like?
weather is in the south is hotter,
Okay.
but in the north Kyrgyzstan, the weather is most of the time is normal.
Okay.
And the specific thing is in Kyrgyzstan, in summer, you can see 4 seasons in one time, at the
Nice.
same time.
Nice.
Like
Just as Kuwait.
yes, at the top of the mountains, you see snow, glaciers. So and then spring, and then summer.
Yeah, this is
So,
really interesting.
Flat places.
So what about winter? If like I think to go in winter because I want to enjoy the ice or the snow.
The snow.
Yeah, in winter we have much snow in Kyrgyzstan, especially these days. We are having plenty of snow.
Nice.
So there are many ski bases for people who
Enjoy
prefers ski sport. So yeah, you can visit a lot of places in
What about touristic places?
touristic places.
Where should I go?
We have different places to visit. The most popular one is the Valley of Susamar in the North Kyrgyzstan.
Okay.
It's very known places among the tourists from GCC countries.
All right. So
Yeah.
what people do over there?
So they go there. It's a very quiet place, very green, very huge territory,
Nice.
mountains
Do
surrounded
you
by
have
mountains.
resorts also there?
Yes, resorts
That's
in some
wonderful.
places. We have resorts as well, but people from GCC countries, they prefer to sit near the river.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So drinking tea, enjoying with the
because-
nature.
Putting the watermelon inside the river to make it cold.
Yes.
Because we don't have rivers, so this is why we would like to enjoy this kind of
Yes.
environment.
Yeah.
And also second place is Isikul region, which has the deepest lake in one of the deepest lakes in the world.
Nice.
How deep? How deep?
It's among mountain lakes. It's 700 meters.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, and the level is the location of the lake is 1,200 meters. So the depth is almost 700 meters. Yeah.
Very interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, these are the places
That
and
you
good
recommend.
destinations.
So
That's
if
you
a person
recommend
is a
everybody.
diver, he could go there and dive, right? Or it's
Yeah,
cold.
there are some types of diving tourism as well. So you can enjoy with diving as well.
Yeah.
Perfect. So, Ulukpik, let's start talking about your journey here in Kuwait. At the beginning of this interview, you just mentioned that you have been in Kuwait for almost 2 years.
Yes.
And I would like to know about this experience, how it is so far.
Yeah. Since my journey, I mean, as I told you, I came here 2 years ago.
Uh-huh.
So I found very interesting things, traditions, and diversity of culture.
Correct.
So, especially during the months of Ramadan, I enjoyed with many things.
Okay.
First is of course, divaniyas,
Diwani,
which are organized after Tarawih time.
Yeah.
So this is the unique tradition.
This is for socialized people together.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah. It's I mean, it's a very good atmosphere for social networking.
Correct.
But did you have like a cultural shock here when you came at first?
No, because I didn't have.
That's good.
Yeah, almost only one thing. So
Okay.
I learned Arabic Fusha at the university.
Correct. I'm just going to ask you about that. I'm just going to ask you about this.
Right.
Because you know how to speak Arabic.
Mashallah, yeah.
So,
Yeah, because I love studying languages. That's why I chose Arabic language, because this is the language of our deen,
Yes.
first of all,
Yes.
and the language of international relations as
Correct.
well. So that's why, yeah, when I came to Kuwait, I speak only Fusha, and when I communicate with people in Fusha, so you know, I don't understand the local dialect. So it
Exactly.
was, at the beginning, it was a bit difficult for me.
Yeah.
But now I
Oh, you
understand.
got, you got it?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
that's good.
understand
You're a fast learner.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
Kuwaiti dialect, which
Nice.
is very interesting.
And what about food? Did you like any of the Kuwaiti food? Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I tried several of them, like ترشيب, مرقوق الكويتي,
Oh,
and also قطب, it's called.
قطايف.
قبوط, I think.
Kaboot.
قبوط, yeah,
Okay.
قبوط.
Yeah.
So, and of course, majboos.
Majboos for sure.
So,
It's
which
a
is lovely one.
the golden dish.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we eat majboos almost sometimes every week,
Nice.
or 2 times, 3 times in the month.
Very, very good.
So, yeah, which is very delicious. Yeah.
But, yeah. And what about sweet? Do you like the Kuwaiti sweet? So we have the al-gaymat, for example, sabul gifshe. So these are something that
I have tried al-gaymat,
Correct.
and al-qimat. It's
Al-Qimat.
called al-qimat. Yeah, I found it very tasty.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. So let's see how is Eman doing. So and every time I smell the harissa, I have to tell you how is the preparation.
It's good. Now, I turned off the heat, so I will be serving it now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So I'll take the dishes and serve it for you all,
Perfect.
so you could enjoy it. Then on top, we usually add ghee on top, and then we put the mixed sugar with cinnamon.
Cinnamon, yeah.
Some people don't prefer to eat that. They add
Because-
only salt.
Salt, yeah. They like if they like it salty.
Yeah, yeah. So I will be serving.
Perfect. So a little bit, what is your activity in Kuwait during the holy month of Ramadan? Where places that you would like to visit?
Yeah, during the months of Ramadan, of course, I try to concentrate on main things which are related to the months of Ramadan.
Correct.
So the most, the very best place for me to visit are mosques,
Mosque.
because the unique thing in Kuwait, which I found, is Taraweeh prayers,
Tarawih.
which are led by famous reciters of Quran,
Correct.
like Bishar Rashid Al-Afasi,
Correct.
Ahmed Nafais,
Correct.
and many other invited reciters of Quran. So which I liked most.
Exactly.
And also we like to visit the countryside of Kuwait, farms in Adeliya,
Correct.
in
Al-Wafra.
Al-Wafra, yes.
Yeah.
Nice. That's good.
So,
Did you
where
try
we can
picking
see-
strawberries?
Yes.
You did?
So yes, because this time, as I told you, in Kyrgyzstan it's winter, but we found many fruits despite of the winter time. So
Right.
Yeah, because our winter is not that cold.
yes. So
Which is very interesting, Mr. Ulukbek, that you are working at the organization dealing with a lot of cultures
yeah.
and how this could give you more advantages.
Yeah.
Mr. Ulukbek,
Actually,
this is you,
oh.
Harissa, yeah.
Thank you
You're
very
gonna have the
much.
time
You're
to
welcome.
taste it and evaluate what Eman she just made for us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Beautiful.
Thank you.
Can you handle me
Oh,
some
sorry.
spoons?
I forgot the spoon.
Yes. Thank you.
Hope you like them.
And this is going
Yeah.
to be for you.
Thank you.
Perfect. So talking about your organization, we have more to talk about it, but let's have a break.
Yeah.
So the reviewers, having a shorter break, and I'm going to continue. So please stay tuned.
During the month of Ramadan, to prep for your feast on your table, most families would renew their spices and buy new ones. So depending on what you're going to cook for your feast, you'd use different kind of spices. So you've got your basics, which is the full not ground spices, which you'd use for boiling your protein, whether it be meat or chicken. And then after that, you'd use either coarse or fine grained spices, depending on the dish you have. And this is all talking about main dishes. But we also use our spices in our desserts. We can use cinnamon, nutmeg. We can also use, our most popular is cardamom and saffron. Those two are used in Arabic dessert dishes. But as I said, cinnamon and nutmeg and all the other spices used. And as you can see, they're very fresh and new, and you can use them throughout your table. So I'm hoping that this bit of information will help you prep for your Ramadan feast. Hope you've enjoyed Ramadan prepping with us, and we wish you a happy Ramadan.
And we're back, dear viewers, and I have served the dish and I have cleaned my area. Now it's time to try and
Yep.
tell us your opinion.
Please go ahead,
try.
Mr. Urukpik, and try it.
Yes.
And
And
we could-
once again, I will mention the ingredients.
Yes.
I have cooked the meat. Did you like it?
What do you
Yeah.
think?
Good?
Delicious. Yeah.
So I have cooked the meat for 3 hours, 2 hours or 3 hours, almost like that. And I took the meat out. When I boiled the meat, I added 1 onion. After that, I took out the meat and I shredded the meat. And then we added the oats.
Perfect. That's
So
really
the oats
good.
are also healthy
That's really good.
for gluten free. Like it's a gluten free also.
Perfect.
And for people with celiac can enjoy also harissa.
Very healthy harissa. So thank
Yes.
you so much for preparing.
You're very welcome.
Yeah.
So-
It's
Yeah, tell us
Delicious.
more. Yeah, tell us.
delicious. I like it very much.
Very good.
Thank you very much for your
You're very
effort.
welcome. And there is in hadith, it says that like our Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, he said, if you have a back pain, it is better to eat harissa. And because the meat is mixed with the whole grains.
Great.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Once again.
So, unfortunately, Mr. Urukpik, we are reaching the end of this episode. If you have any advice to our dear viewers, so please go ahead.
Thank you very much for your program. I invite all your viewers to visit Kyrgyzstan. We have direct flights from Kuwait to Bishkek, to the capital of Kyrgyzstan.
Nice.
And
Which is going to be more convenient.
yes, and there is no visa regime for Kuwaiti people.
Perfect.
Oh,
So
cool.
you are most welcome, Kyrgyzstan. And the best time to visit Kyrgyzstan is
Summer.
The summer.
summer. Yeah, as we told before, summer is the best time. I take this opportunity once again to congratulate the viewers and all people of Kuwait with the holy month of Ramadan. May Allah accept your all good deeds and prayers during this month of Ramadan.
Yours too.
Inshallah.
I wish you beneficial and blessed Ramadan.
Inshallah.
Thank you very
Inshallah.
much.
For you as well.
Yeah.
So thank you so much, Mr. Urukpik, for coming as well as providing a lot of information. So thank you again for coming.
Thank you.
As well as we'd like to thank Eman for preparing this dish.
Oh, you're very
Thank you
welcome.
very much.
And it's
Iman.
probably the good time to continue our meal today.
Yes.
Yes.
So,
Thank
dear
you.
viewers, we're going to see you tomorrow with different episode as well as different country. Until then, be safe.
Bye bye.